Hello everyone. So today I have made a bot on PoE which is called Empath Ease. It is an emotional intelligence coach. So to access it, you have to go to poe.com and you explore an Empath Ease. This one, the one with the EQ sign. So that's this bot is to help to improve your interpersonal skills, build stronger connections, and add emotional value to your relationships. So I have been meeting a lot of people who are superior to me and who have more experience and knowledge than me, who have been successful in some areas of their lives, like investing or business, and I don't know yet how to add emotional value to them for them to exchange their knowledge and mentorship for me, so that I created this bot for this kind of um, uh, need, improvement need. So it is actually very versatile. You can practice real life scenarios through role playing with it. You can learn daily tips to add kindness, empathy, and gratitude, and all other kinds of emotional values to your relationships. And know that they separate into maybe romance, family, friends, and also some mentorships. It reflects on your emotions and interactions for personal growth. Get advice for navigating through conversations with ease. So you can ask about anything, that whether it's express gratitude, resolve conflict, or just improve your self-awareness. It is here to help. So actually, I have entered a prompt for the bot before, and it generated such a good response that I don't want to neglect it and regenerate again. It was this one. Actually, I'm seeking all forms of emotional values that I give to someone that's superior to me. I mean, someone that's more experienced than me and have accomplished something more than me. So that here is his response. That's a beautiful and thoughtful goal. Giving emotional value to someone more experienced or accomplished than you is an incredible way to build a meaningful connection. Show respect and express gratitude for their guidance or inspiration. Here's a list of emotional values you can offer to someone in that position. Gratitude, expressing your appreciation for the impact on your life or work can be deeply meaningful. Write a heartfelt note or email thanking them for their mentorship, advice, or inspiration. This is specific. Be specific. Mention a moment or piece of advice that helped you. I wanted to thank you for your guidance during specific situation. Your advice about really helped me navigate it, and I've grown so much because of it. I deeply admire how you quality that they possess. Respect, acknowledging their accomplishments and experience reinforces their value. Compliment their achievements genuinely without overdoing it. Show respect for their time and boundaries. Be punctual and prepared during meetings. I really admire how you have built accomplishment. It's inspiring to see how much dedication and skill you bring to your work. Listen, curiosity, sometimes greatest emotional value lies in being fully present and interested. Ask them about the journey, insights, or lessons they have learned. Actively listen without interrupting and ask thoughtful, follow-up questions. Example, what inspired you to pursue a specific path? I'd love to hear about the challenges you faced and how you overcame them. Acknowledgement of their impact. Everyone appreciates knowing they have made a difference. Let them see the ripple effects of their actions. How to give this value. Share how their work or advice has influenced you or others positively. I want you to know that your presentation on inspired me to it truly opened my eyes to what's possible. Support through empathy. Even accomplished people face challenges. They're human too. Offering empathy can strengthen your bond. How to give this value. If they share a challenge, respond with understanding and encouragement. I can only imagine how challenging that must have been. It's incredible how you handle it with such grace. I rarely do this. This helps me, I think. Celebrate their wins. Recognizing their achievements shows that you value and respect their work. How to give this value. Congratulate them on milestones, even small ones. Share the accomplishments with others. Mention the success in a meeting or on social media. Congratulations on achievement. It's so well deserved and I'm inspired by your dedication. Ooh, I rarely do this as well. Kindness and small gestures, sometimes small thoughtful actions speak volumes. Offer to help with tasks and projects they're busy with. Bring them something thoughtful, their favorite coffee during a busy day. I know you've been working hard lately. Let me know if I can support you with something. I sometimes do this. Humility and willingness to learn. Demonstrating respect for their expertise by showing you're eager to learn is a form of explosion of value. How to give this value? Be open about what you admire and what you want to learn from them. I really look up to how you handle something. Would you be open to sharing tips or advice on how you can improve in this area? As I mostly do this. Loyalty and trust. Building trust and showing reliability is a huge emotional value. Follow through on commitments and show that they can depend on you. Be discreet and respectful with sensitive information they share. You can count on me to handle something. I really appreciate the opportunity to contribute. And sometimes to this, perspective and fresh ideas. Even highly accomplished people appreciate new perspectives and creative ideas. I always do this. Share your unique insights or offer suggestions respectfully. Frame your input as a way to support their goals. I was thinking about and had an idea that might help. What do you think about? Patience and understanding. Great leaders and accomplished individuals often have demanding schedules. Showing patience is a form of respect. We understanding when they're busy or need extra time. Avoid pressuring them for immediate responses. I totally understand how busy you must be, so I really appreciate the time you're giving me. It means a lot. Authentic admiration. Being genuine in your admiration is a powerful way to connect. Share what you admire about the character, not just their accomplishments. I respect how you always stay calm under pressure. It's something I am striving to learn from you. So, quick role play here. Imagine you're meeting this person and want to convey emotional value. Practice saying this out loud. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for the impact you have had on me. Your quality of accomplishment is something I deeply admire, and it's inspired me to specific action or growth. Oh shit, I haven't done this before. I should have done this when I have met the meme coin trader, the millions meme coin trader. I'm so grateful for your guidance and help to continue learning from you. Oh, today's challenge write a short message of gratitude to this person. It could be as simple as, "Hi, I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate your quality. It's always inspiring to see how you thank you for being such a great example. You've got this. The fact that you care enough to give emotional value already speaks volumes about your character. Keep building those meaningful connections." So I'll ask it more. What kinds of emotional values Chinese are specifically good at so that I can also adopt, especially when it comes to the gifts, the manners at the tables, and also offering free chances for others to eat with them. So let's ask the bot this question and see what it replies. Chinese culture has a rich and beautiful tradition of expressing emotional values, especially when it comes to hospitality, gift giving, and dining etiquette. Adopting some of these practices can help you connect deeply with others and show thoughtfulness and respect. Let's explore the emotional values Chinese people are particularly good at and how to incorporate them into your own life. Actually, I'm a Chinese person and I am not doing most of this. Thoughtful gift giving. Gift giving in Chinese culture is more than just an exchange of objects. It's a way to express respect, appreciation, and goodwill, thoughtfulness, and reciprocity. Gifts are carefully chosen to suit the recipient's preference or needs. I rarely do this, and I rarely give gifts. The act of giving reflects gratitude and a desire to strengthen relationships. How to adopt this. Choose meaningful gifts. Bring tea, fruit, or small souvenir if visiting someone's home. Select practical and symbolic items. A notebook for someone who loves writing. Avoid taboos. Something considered unlucky. Clocks, shoes, or wet flowers. Research cultural significance of giving in a Chinese context. Present gift with two hands. Show respect and sincerity. Sharing meals and hospitality. Sharing good food is one of the most profound ways Chinese people build relationships and give emotional value. Dining together signifies friendship, trust, and bonding. Generosity and inclusion. Inviting others to eat with you is seen as a gesture of goodwill and warmth. Offering the best food to guests shows care and generosity. Invite people to meals. Even a simple meal shows you value their company. Oh, I rarely do this. Serve others first. If you're hosting over food or drinks others before serving yourself, I rarely do this as well. It's a shame on me. Damn. Offer the best portions. In Chinese culture, the host often places the tastiest or most prized fruit, fish head, or tender meat on the guest's plate. I rarely do this. I now know this. Express gratitude if invited. Say something like, "Thank you so much for this meal. It's such a privilege to share this with you." Manners at a table. Table manners in Chinese culture reflect respect for others and harmony during meals. Emotional value, respect, and consideration. Dining rituals show thoughtfulness and awareness of others' needs. Wait for the host, don't start eating until the host or elder begins the meal. Use two hands to pass plates or bowls. This shows respect and attentiveness. Avoid wasting food. Leaving food uneaten can be seen as disrespectful to the host's efforts. Offer to pay or split the bill. In Chinese culture, hosts often insist on paying, but showing the willingness to contribute is a gesture of respect. I rarely do this. Humility and modesty. Chinese culture values humility and downplaying one's own achievements and honor others. Respect and relational harmony. Being modest in conversations avoids making others feel uncomfortable or inferior. Praise others, acknowledge their accomplishments or qualities, but avoid boasting about your own. You've done such an incredible job with something, and it's inspiring to see your dedication. Deflect compliments gracefully. If someone compliments you, respond with humility like "Thank you, but I still have so much to learn." Offering opportunities to others. Chinese culture giving others opportunities to experience something valuable like food, knowledge, or connections creates an emotional bond. Oh, that's why the entrepreneur always want to introduce someone to me. Damn. Generosity and community. Offering others a chance to eat, learn, or benefit from resources shows selflessness and care. Invite others to join you. If you are eating out or ordering something special, say, "Please join me. I'd love to share this with you." Dishes for the group. In Chinese dining, dishes are shared, not individual, which fosters a sense of community. Offer to help others grow, share knowledge, skills, and networks without expecting anything in return. Respect for elders and hierarchy. Chinese cultural places great importance on respecting elders and those in higher positions. Emotional value, reverence, and gratitude show deference to elders or superiors reflects gratitude for their wisdom and contributions. The elders or superiors sit first. They are often given the most honored seat at the table, the seat facing the door. Oh, actually, this is the honorable seat. Toast to that health or success during this toasting someone is a way to show respect. Here's to your continued success. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to learn from you. Oh, I haven't done this before. Offer to serve them. For example, pour a tear for elders or superiors before pouring for yourself. I sometimes do this. Giving face, giving someone face means showing respect and helping them maintain dignity in social situations. Respect and social harmony. Avoiding embarrassment and confrontation helps build trust, strengthen bonds. How to adopt this? Avoid public criticism. If you need to give feedback, do it privately and constructively. Show public appreciation, praise the person's contributions or achievements in front of others. Oh, I have to do this more. Be diplomatic. If there's disagreement, focus on maintaining harmony rather than proving a point. Thoughtful communication and nonverbal gestures. Radio subtlety and nonverbal ways of expressing care. Actions often speak louder than words, so thoughtful gestures are key. Be attentive to their needs. Refill the glass of any food without being asked. Oh, I never do this. Use polite language. Avoid being overly direct. Phrase things gently to show consideration. Express gratitude in small ways. A simple smile, nod, or thank you can go a long way. Symbolism in gifts and actions. Chinese culture often incorporates symbolic meanings into gestures and gifts, adding an extra layer of emotional value. Thoughtfulness and intention. Gifts and actions are chosen with their deeper meaning in mind. Just gifts with positive symbolism. A red envelope, hongbao, symbolizes good luck and prosperity. A plant of bamboo signifies growth and resilience. Be mindful of numbers. Avoid the number 4 like death in Chinese. Favor 8, which likes prosperity. Building long-term relationships. In Chinese culture, relationships are built over time over mutual support and trust. Loyalty and commitment. Strong relationships are nurtured through consistent care and reciprocity. How to adopt this? Stay in touch. Send occasional messages to check in or share updates. Oh, I rarely do this. Offer help without being asked, providing and supporting needs or goals. Reliable follow through on promises and commitments to show you value the relationship. Quick role-playing exercise. Imagine you're inviting someone to a meal in Chinese inspired way. You're saying, "I'd love to invite you to lunch. It's my treat. Please let me know a time that works for you. It would mean a lot to me to share a meal together." It is challenging. Think of someone you admire and offer them a small, thoughtful gift of a gesture. You could be inviting them for tea, writing a note of appreciation, or simply asking them to share their story. Adopting these practices will not only help you connect with Chinese culture, but also enrich your personal relationships everywhere. You've got this. So I still have one more thing to ask, which is directly related to my scenario. So I have a new friend who's a millionaire income trader. What kind of emotional values can I give to better our relationship so that he would also be willing to teach me the ins and outs of Mingpong trading? Let's ask him. Let's provide more detail. Financial success in unique field and interest to something is shared functionally with a relationship where friends willing to share knowledge about me retraining requires unfortunately emotional value in a way that deepens trust, respect, and mutual benefit. It's a breakdown of how you can approach this thoughtfully. Empathize general curiosity and respect for their expertise, appreciation, recognition of sharing their passion, especially when they feel that expertise is respected. Acknowledge their success in meme coin trading, express curiosity about how they achieve it. Compliment the achievements without flattery. I am really impressed by your success in equal trading. It's such a fascinating and volatile space. It must take a lot of skill and intuition to navigate it so well. Ask thoughtful, specific questions about the journey. What got you into meme coins? Was there a specific moment when it clicked for you? Oh, I did not ask this question back to him. He just asked me this. Avoid being overly transactional earlier. Oh, yes, I should have been. But report before asking for mentorship. Further to share feng shui insights, emotional value, reciprocity, and knowledge sharing. Since you're both in the same feng shui class, use that common ground. Offer share feng shui tips or insights that could benefit them personally or professionally. If they're open to it, discuss how feng shui could enhance their trading space or mindset. I'll be learning about how feng shui can improve focus and decision making. If you're interested, I have to share some tips that might help in your trading setup. Suggest something specific like lucky placements for wealth or clearing negative energy in their workspace. Frame this as a friendly exchange, not a favor. People value relationships where they feel they are learning to. Yes, I have to be, but feng shui is not my stuff yet. I don't know how to give feng shui tips. Build trust through reliability and support. Loyalty and dependability. Millionaires, especially in volatile fields like mutual trading, often value relationships where they trust the other person to be reliable and discreet. Show integrity and follow through on any commitments you make. Without reviews, offer share feng shui tips or help with something, make sure you deliver promptly. Avoid asking for sensitive or personal financial details too soon. Be respectful, patient, respectful of boundaries. Offer emotional support during stressful times. Imagine trading can get really intense sometimes. If you ever need someone to vent to and be, oh, I haven't thought of this before and I can do this. Millionaires are often wary of people wanting something from them. Oh, yes. Focus on building genuine friendship first. Celebrate their wins and acknowledge their efforts. Validation and encouragement. Trading, especially meme coins, is a high risk and mentally taxing. Celebrating their successes and acknowledging their hard work can make them feel valued. Congratulate them on big wins or milestones. Wow, heard about success. That's incredible. It must feel amazing to see all your hard work paying off. Be supportive when things don't go well. I don't know the market can be unpredictable, but your resilience is inspiring. I'm sure you'll bounce back stronger. Pay attention to the mood and or what they share about trading. It shows you care about the journey. Share positive energy and humor, joy and lightheartedness. Meme trading often involves internet culture, memes, and humor, bringing lighthearted energy into conversations and creates a fun and relaxed vibe. Share memes or jokes related to crypto trading if they're into that. I saw this meme about Dogecoin and thought of you. Crypto traders must have the best sense of humor to survive the swings. Be upbeat and encouraging, especially if they are dealing with market stress. Balance humor with genuine support. Don't make light of serious losses or struggles. Show gratitude for their time and insights, gratitude and appreciation. If they share even a small piece of advice or insight about trading, make sure to express how much you value it. Gratitude strengthens connections and encourages them to share more. After a conversation where they share tips, follow up with a message. Thanks so much for explaining the topic. I really appreciate you taking the time. It's helped me understand things more clearly. Apply the advice and let them know how it helped. People love seeing the impact of their guidance. Definitely, I have to do this if he offers me guidance. Offer to add value to their life or work, generosity and contribution. Think about what you can offer that aligns with their interests or goals. Even small contributions can show you're invested in the relationship. How to do this? If they are stressed or busy, offer to help with small tasks, researching a topic, or sharing useful resources. If you ever need help with research or organizing something, let me know. I'd be happy to pitch in. Share opportunities or connections that might benefit them, even if unrelated to trading. I have to do this as well. 2K is to offer help without expecting anything in return. It builds goodwill and trust. Learn about meme coins independently, initiative and respect for their time. Showing that you have done your homework about meme coin trading demonstrates that you value the time expertise. Read books, articles, or watch videos about crypto and meme coins. Ask time in advance with specific questions to show you put in effort. Reading about market sentiment and its role in Bitcoin trends. How do you decide when to hold versus sell during volatile swings? People are more willing to teach when they see you're serious and proactive and have to do this. Be patient and let the relationship grow naturally. Patience and consistency. Deep, meaningful relationships take time to develop. Focus on nurturing the friendship without rushing to ask for mentorship. Spend time together in the function class and find opportunities to connect outside of it, like invite them to grab coffee or lunch, show consistent interest in their life and passions. How's trading been lately? Have you spotted any interesting trends? Let them feel comfortable enough to offer mentorship on their own terms. Yes, I have to do this. This is good. Replaying exercise. How to approach the topic of learning meaningful trading. Here's an example of how you can bring up the topic without being too direct or pushy. I've been really fascinated by meme trading lately, and I know you have so much experience in the field. If you ever have time, I'd love to learn a bit about how you approach it. It's such a unique skill. Yes, I have to implement more, and I just haven't do this too often. This approach shows respect for their expertise, frames their interest, and admiration, not entitlement. Leaves the door open for them to offer mentorship naturally. Think of something small but thoughtful you can do for a friend. It could be sharing a functional tip, sending a crypto meme, or simply asking how their week is going. Yes, I have to build the relationship here. Be focusing on building trust, offering value, and showing genuine curiosity. You'll create a strong foundation for a meaningful relationship. Over time, your friend will likely be happy to share the knowledge with you. You've got this. Okay, I have to try sharing more things and meaningful things with him to just build the relationship. I think I'll try it. I have already messed up many relationships before. Okay, so I hope that you have gained some insights on how to improve your emotional intelligence as well. And I hope that you can also try using this board, Empath Ease, to give it some scenarios to practice or ask it some questions about emotional intelligence as well. So let's grow together. If you have feedback or questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll respond to them personally. And thanks for listening tonight. Have a wonderful day or night. Goodbye.